My name is Nick Jaskowitz and I'm running for Sheriff of Cecil County. I wanted to discuss normalization of deviance. But before I begin, let me be clear. I am not taking credit for this concept. I first learned it from a sergeant I've worked with since the beginning of my career in the state police. He credited its origins to the military. What matters most is how it applies to our profession, and really to any profession. I brought a board to help explain it. What you see is a spiral. At the center of the spiral is what we consider our normal job function. Right here in the center, marked N. The way a task is supposed to be done. Over time, we begin to deviate from that normal. Sometimes it's curiosity. Sometimes it's an attempt to make the job faster or easier. Sometimes it's done with good intentions to improve an efficiency. That deviation then becomes the new normal. As you can see, we started with normal and we deviated. From there, we deviate again and again. Each step seems small. Each one feels justified. Until eventually, we experience a breakdown, a failure, because we drifted too far from the original standard. Where we started normal, we deviated again, and then the deviation of a spiral into chaos where it unravels. Now I know what some of you may be thinking. How can we grow if we never change? Deviation isn't the problem. Growth requires change, but change must be evaluated. When we deviate from the normal, we must ask, is it safe? Is it effective? Is it lawful? Is it better? If we fail to evaluate the deviation, we enter a spiral, assuming the change is acceptable simply because nothing bad has happened, until something does. When we have a normal standard, and then we deviate, if we reevaluate that and accept it as the normal, the normal will shift and the spiral never allows to chaos because of the reevaluation. And when that major problem occurs, we're forced to look back and ask what went wrong. More often than not, the root cause is an unevaluated deviation. This concept is an eye-opener because deviation happens gradually and often without us realizing it. Have you ever been told to do something because I said so? Have you ever wanted to question a decision but feared retaliation for speaking up? That's when evaluation stops. That's when accountability fades. And that's when the spiral becomes unhealthy. Strong leadership encourages questions. It welcomes evaluation. It ensures that when we improve, we do so deliberately, not accidentally. That is how we prevent breakdowns. That is how we protect our people. And that is how we lead responsibly. Please, get out to the primary elections, June 23rd, and vote Jaskowitz.